Hi YouTube, I'm Michael and this is Novice World Camper. Today I'm going to be doing a review on two items that have been sent out to me by a company called Edue. This one is a chair and this one is a sleep mat. I'm not paid to do this. This is going to be an honest review about how good they are with all the information in comparison to my current chairs. So this channel is all about world camping, product reviews, mainly on a budget, and anything in the outdoor world. So if that's your sort of thing, before we go any further, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified of any of my upcoming videos. Right, so this is the chair. There's loads of these out in the market, this sort of style, copied on the Headlocks Chair Zero, which I've got. What I'm going to do is I'll get it out, I'll set it up. I'm going to compare it to my Chair Zero, but also to the Edue Chair, which has become very popular recently, out of stock, but I've got one. So I'm going to put this together now and let's have a look and see what it's like. Right, so I have weighed my Headlocks chair and I've also weighed this sleep mat, but I cannot find my hanging scales, and this chair and the Edue chair are too big to go on my kitchen scales. So I'm going to have to use the manufacturer's figures until I can find it, and then I'll put it up if I find it before I get this video out. So this is the first time I put this chair up. They're all very much of a muchness, so it should be very similar in the to the Headlocks chair going up. This, according to the manufacturer, is 0.91 of a kilo, so 910 grams, and that should be included in the bag as well, with the carabiner in it. So let's get it set up. Pretty straightforward, just like the majority of other chairs. So you've got anodized aluminium legs and back support. I'm going to think this is going to be probably bigger than my Headlocks Chair Zero, pretty much the way the Edue one is as well. It's a slightly bigger chair. This is designed to hang on the legs, so you've got a little bit of storage underneath the chair, put bits and pieces in if you need to. Now let's see if this has got a top or a bottom. Doesn't say, so that looks like the right way around. They wish they put the bottom bits in first, because the top will bend a bit more because it's got longer legs on it. Pretty tight, but it goes in. Okay, the top bit's actually got some little finger hooks on there, which is quite handy to stretch it over with, because it is a bit tight. It's quite a nice little touch, that. Okay, so there's the chair. Okay, so here's all three chairs together. The Headlocks chair, which I weighed at 526 grams. The chair from Edue, which they state is 820. And then that is the chair from Edue, which they state at 910. Now that is including everything in the packages. So I haven't got any feet on the Headlocks. So I do have my chair buddies that I use, but they're not on there at the moment. I didn't weigh it with them. The Edue chair does come with a floor mat. So you actually get the mat on the floor there to stop you sinking into the ground, which you don't get with the Edue. You can see the size difference between them. I'll show you lower down now so you can see the difference in height. These two are pretty much the same, but the Headlocks is obviously a lot smaller. So you can see now the height difference and where you would sit with your backside nearer to the ground on the Headlocks. The Edue chair is actually slightly higher than the Edue chair, but they're a very similar sort of size in comparison to each other. I'm going to sit in each one now so you can see what I look like when I'm sitting in there. Okay, so anyone who hasn't seen this channel before, I'm 6'4". Now I use this Headlocks all the time. It's a comfy chair, it is low down. A lot of people say they struggle to get in and out of it. I don't have a problem, but you can't sort of sit upright very well. I tend to just chill out, relax, lay back, but it's fine for me. The pack size is obviously very small and the weight is the lowest you can get out there, but there is that price issue with that. You do pay for that advantage. Okay, so here's me sitting in the Edue chair. It doesn't feel as stable as the Headlocks, I must admit, but I don't think you'll have a problem with it breaking. Weight capacities, I can't remember what they are. I'll put them up on the screen, so I'll stick them up here somewhere just to compare. But as I say, I'm 6'4", I weigh about 95 kilos, so it'll take most people if it'll take me. This does feel slightly more comfortable. It's a bigger seat with a longer back on it, but I don't sit in it and think this is a million times better than the Headlocks. But then again, this is £17.99 plus delivery, so the Headlocks is around £100. Now the Edue chair. This actually feels probably the most stable out of the three. It doesn't sort of bend and lean and twist. Now, bearing in mind the Edue chair's got a mat on it, so the legs aren't going to twist and bend. This doesn't. And it also comes with a spare foot, because these do come off, the little rubber feet, and there's one in the pack, so which is quite a nice little touch, and a little carabiner as well, so you can hang it to your bag outside. I'm quite impressed with this. It's really, really comfy. Yes, it's not as light as the others. You know, it's 910 grams, 820 and 526. The Headlocks are a different league, we all know that, but this is a really comfy chair. I'll give it a thumbs up. Another quite nice little touch on the Edue chair is you get the Velcro strap. So that holds it all in nice and neat and solid. Don't get that on the Headlocks. I've actually got an elastic band around it just to make it a bit easier for packing away. Okay, so final thoughts on the Edue chair. It's a good bit of kit. I think it retails about £27, so it's more expensive than the Aldi one. But it definitely feels the most stable out of the three. It's very comfortable. It's heavier, 920 grams, but in the grand scheme of things, depends how much of a gram counter that you are. It's a really good product. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not paid for it, it's not an affiliated link, but I'll put an Amazon link in the description below. So if you want to buy one of these, click on it below and have a look. Okay, so next up is the Edue Sleep Mat. It's going to be an interesting one for me. I've only ever had one sleep mat before, that's the Decathlon Trek 700. Now, this is a smaller pack. The Amazon shop shows it as 590 grams. I weighed it at 595, so pretty accurate. It says it's 101 inches long on Amazon. Now that's 2.5 meters. I'm assuming that's a mistake. I've not opened this yet, and I've not set it up. So I'm going to take it out of the bag. It's supposed to be 28 inches wide and 2 inches thick, so it's not the thickest of mats, and I am a side sleeper. So it'll be interesting to see how well this works. But it also has a pillow, I believe, built into it. So I'll get this out. You get a puncture repair kit, which is quite nice. And it also comes with a ranger band, as they call it. So a strap band, which is handy, because again, I've put 2 of those on my other one. It's just very handy for keeping it rolled nice and tightly. Right, I'll get this blown up. I don't have a pad or an inflator bag, so I will blow it up my mouth and I'll see how many pumps it takes. Okay, so that took about 13 breaths. I think my Decathlon takes about 7 or 8. It looks huge. It does actually look about 2.5 meters. I haven't laid on it yet, so I'm gonna get laid on it and tell me what you think. So I'm 1.92 in comparison. It does look massive, but let's give it a go. Okay, I haven't got a tape measure here with me, but I might have to give it a try when I get home, because I think this is 245 meters, 245 centimeters. With me laid out fully on it, head on the pillow. There's a couple of inches above my head, and about probably 7 or 8 inches below. So yeah, this is big. Most sleep mats tend to be too small for me. I have to go for the XL version, but this is huge. It feels comfy. I can't feel the ground. It's 2 inches. on here. The pillow's quite a nice addition. If I sit up, I can feel the floor, but I've got a bony backside. On my side, well, that's not too bad actually, because the weight is now spread. I can't feel the floor through it. That's quite comfy. I'm surprised this is only 600 grams, the size of it, or 595. It's pretty good. Right, I'm going to try it inside my Lanshan 1 Plus. Now this is 2.3 meters internal length. This is the longer version that came out this year because I couldn't fit in the other one. So I'll get it inside and see what it looks like. Okay, so it fits in literally just. I'm quite liking this. I'm quite impressed. There is no R value to this mat. You know, it hasn't got any insulation on it at all. It's just an inflatable mat, but same as mine. Mine doesn't have any R value at all. I've had it down to -4 in the winter with a foil foam mat underneath it. It's been absolutely fine. So, although I do want to invest and get one, as it stands at the moment, it works perfect. And this will possibly be the same, but a bit longer. Excuse the boots inside the tent. I don't normally do that. So that's me head on pillow. Hello. This come down a bit actually. But normally my feet are just at the end of my decathlon. It's 195 centimeters, I think, my decathlon one. And this has got a lot more space. Width is 28 inches, whatever that is, I don't know. But yeah, I think I might try this out on my next camp. It feels fine. It's fine for side sleeping. The only issue with it is sitting. You do push through to the floor, but I don't sit on my mat that much. I tend not to spend too much time in the tent. But it also means it gives me a bit more headroom because I'm not sitting up as high. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. It's pretty good sleep mat. Just to show you the valve inflation system, it's a two-way valve, so you've got a massive dump valve in here, so all the air comes out pretty much immediately. And then inflation, you can pull this out and you blow through here, and if you want to deflate it, you can just press that just to lessen off the pressure if you want to. Right guys, so this was just a brief review, unboxing of two products sent to me by EDUOEY, the chair and the sleep mat. The chair I probably won't take with me and use because it's just that much bigger than the Headlocks and heavier, and the Headlocks is fine for me for comfort wise, but it's a good chair. It's very comfortable, very stable, so if you are looking at something then you can consider that. The sleep mat I will take on my next trip. It's comparable in size, pack size and weight to my current one, but it is bigger, longer, and it's got a built-in pillow, so it'd be interesting to see how that works. So I will try that out and I'll do more of a long-term review on it. Okay guys, so I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get notified of my upcoming videos. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.